Taking economics has opened my eyes to a variety of concepts that I did not know I experience on a daily basis, such as trade-offs, opportunity costs, scarcity, efficiency, taxes, public goods, and externalities. Econ Live by Juan Mata. As a college student at UCI, I face trade-offs pretty much in every decision I make. When it comes to academics, I always have to decide how to spend my time. I can decide to study for my math class all day, but for every hour I spend studying for that math class, I give up 1 hour I could have been studying for chemistry, or an hour I could have been hanging out with my friends. These things I give up in order to study for my math class are known as opportunity costs. Given that I have 24 hours in a day, let's do some math. I have to get at least 8 hours of sleep. I usually work for about 6 hours and I go to class for about another 6 hours on most days. That's a total of 20 hours used up. For me, time is scarce. It is my most valuable resource I have as a college student, and as you can see, it's my most limited. Now, with all these decisions, how do I know what is the right decision for me to make the most of those 4 hours I have left? That is where efficiency comes in. I have to make the most out of my day, which means I have to make the most out of that time. I try to be efficient in anything I do, whether it be using bags from the grocery store as trash bags or making sure no ingredient I use when cooking goes to waste. There's an old saying that claims there are only two things guaranteed in this life: death and paying taxes. I definitely have experience paying taxes on a daily basis. Taxes are good, but both buyers and sellers are worse off because the tax raises the price of a good for the buyer and lowers the price a seller receives. I have to pay tax when getting gas, buying food, and even if I were to put a large amount of money in my own bank account. On the bright side, the government enacts taxes to raise revenue that is used for my education and public goods, like the park where I walk my dog at to relieve stress, which doesn't reduce anyone's ability from going to the park. Here, the taxes are used to maintain the park. I am the type of person who always tries to think about others, but before taking this class, I didn't take into consideration externalities involved in my actions. There are positive and negative externalities that can either be beneficial or adverse, respectively. I commute every day to school and work using a car, which creates a negative externality because the outcome of me driving results in pollution that other people are breathing in. At the beginning of the year, I bought an Xbox One that I play a little too much. This came out to be a positive externality for my roommates in a way where they had no contribution to me purchasing the gaming console, but they still get the benefit of getting to play with it.